Hoisting is a JavaScript mechanism where the engine moves function and variable declaration to the top of their scope before execution. With few examples, let's go ahead and look at how hoisting works with functions in JavaScript. So here we want to look at how hoisting works with functions in JavaScript. Hoisting. So here I'm in my script tag and I'm just going to talk about how hoisting works with our functions. Now, function declarations are hoisted to the top of their scope, which means that the execution of functions usually starts from the top. But function expressions are not hoisted in the same way. Now, function declaration can be called before they are defined, but function expressions cannot be called before they are defined. So let's look at an example of what this means. Now, first example is going to be about how function declaration can be called before they are defined. So let's have a simple function here that does this. It takes two numbers, and then let's make the function add AP, and then return A plus B. So now, if you look at this, let me try to log this out so you understand what I'm trying to do. Document.get element by IT HTML equals to sum. Now, if you look at this, you can see the output is 15. Now, for function declaration, this will work because in function declaration, function can be called before they are defined. You can see that the function is already called before it is being defined here. But if you try to do the same for function expression, it will generate an error. So let me use the same example, but what I will do is that I'll just remove this part and change this into a function expression. So let's say I have this for my function expression, function A and B. Return A plus B. Now, A plus B. Now, if you look at this, you can see that nothing is showing on my screen actually. So, let's inspect. So, I see the error that this will give us. You can see cannot access lexical declaration add before initialization. So, that is telling you that that function cannot be called. You cannot access it unless it is declared. So function declaration allows functions to be called initialized before being declared, but function expression will generate an error as it does not support functions to be called before being initialized. So you cannot call a function that has not been generated with function expression.